Uh, Hello, everyone. How you doing? Okay, I'm going to explain. This is the first video, our first video about the system, ball system. Okay, so the first is that we have to identify the traits. It's called identify the traits. Okay, the first that we have to be clear is that we need to identify what we're looking for, the traits. So in trading, we have two different ways to make trade. First, trades with the trend, and two, trades against the trend. We have this very clearly to know what we are looking for, to know what we are doing for. Okay, so for this, we are going to identify some trades, and it's based on maybe on a strategy. Okay, it has more than 30 years at testing. So this work. Okay. Um, so first we're going to identify trades with a trend. For this we have uh, four trades. Four trades. And the trades against the trend. Okay, we have two trades. Two trades. Okay. So here we have the trades are called breakout one or BO1. The second is breakout two or BO2. Breakout three or BO3, and breakout four or BO4. Okay. Also, we have a different trades that are against the trend. So for this, we have a trade that calls fill to the gap and rise to the wave. Usually for these two trades, we need some special add and is divergence. And from those trades, we have convergence. Okay, so the trades with the trend, we need convergence, and the trades against the trend, we need divergence. Okay, you know what is convergence and divergence are. Okay, the first is learn all these four trade setups, and after we're going to add in some kind of tools. Okay, let's go into the chart. Okay, the chart is so simple. Here we have, I usually work in one time frame, M30. This is the one time frame that help me to trade intraday and swing trade. I don't need to change to different time frame because I changed some parameters calibrated by myself. So this configuration will help you to chart on one time frame setup and work for that. Okay, the first we're going to do is the next. Here we have this item in the chart. Let me hide this and we'll explain the template. Okay. In this chart, we have those items. Let me explain here. Okay, here we have those items. We have this wave, we have a wave here, the purple one, and we have a tunnel. And obviously we have the price, okay, the candles, the price, you know that. The price. Okay. Those are range, you know about this is from your system, okay? The range, but we are not going to using this now. For now, we have tunnel and we have the wave. For that reason, the system it calls wavy tunnel. The wave and tunnel, and the price is going through this wave and this tunnel. Okay, this is the basic. So let's going to see about the first trade. Let's go into identify. Now we have the price, the wave, and the tunnel. Okay. The first we're going to make is identify the trades with the trend. And we have a breakout 1, breakout 2, breakout 3, and breakout 4 trades. Okay. In the breakout 1 trades, I will explain. Let me search an example about breakout 1 trade to identify. Okay. This is, we have here a breakout 1 trade. Let's go into example to go clearly, more bigger. Okay. Here we have a breakout 1 trade. Okay, in breakout 1 trade, going to draw. Okay, breakout 1 trade, the price is going in a trend, you know, this is a downtrend. It's going to draw the downtrend here. The price is coming in a downtrend or uptrend, it doesn't care. Okay, the price is going down, down, down. Suddenly the price to change the direction. Okay, so the breakout 1 trade has this one. Right here, breakout 1. Okay, for this trade, look this candle. Okay, the price across the tunnel and the wave, and the price go to the other side. The price breakout. Okay, you can see the price breakout, the tunnel and this downtrend broke out. Okay, here there is no order with a tunnel or nothing, just the price across and keeps above the tunnel here. So here's a downtrend, breakout, and continue uptrend. Okay, change the direction. And in this case, you see, for this trade, the price just crossed it and changed the direction. It broke the tunnel. Okay. For this trade, you see when the price across the wave is until below the tunnel, and the price is just goes. Okay, this is the first one, breakout. I'm going to spell you now a breakout 2 trade. Okay, we have a breakout 2. We have a breakout 2 code. Okay, we have a breakout to trade setup. In a breakout to setup, we have the next, the price across the tunnel, and at the same time, the wave across it as well. Okay, here. Breakout to breakout. Okay, it's just when the price is coming and the price across the tunnel and the wave across the tunnel as well. In the other example, in breakout one, the wavy doesn't cross very, very much later. At the same time, the price across and the wavy across at the same time, and very clearly close here. Okay, when the last wave cross, this is a setup. This. We have a breakout. Okay. Breakout one and breakout two are very similar trade. So there is not too much different, and it's just to identify. Okay. Breakout one, the wavy cross with the price, and the other one just first cross the price, that's all. Okay. After we have a second trade, it calls breakout three. Let's go into see the example. Okay. First, we have this breakout one trade. After the price is going down, 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 and the price is pulled back to the wave. Okay. After the breakout, when we're in a downtrend, the price pulls back to the wave and continues downtrend. Pull back to the wave and continues downtrend. Pull back to the wave and continue downtrend, downtrend, downtrend. Okay. This trade, it calls breakout three. Okay, with the price breakout, go to the wave and continue downtrend. Go to the wave and continues downtrend. It's called breakout three trade. Where the price is pulling back from the wave and continue his trend. So the price pull back on the wave and we continue the trend. Okay. For this trade, we wait that the price touches the wave, and after we looking for an enter to go in with the trend, with the trend. Okay. After we have the last is breakout four. Let me search, for example, from breakout four trade. Let me search for it. Okay. This is breakout four. Okay. This is a breakout four trade. We are in a downtrend. Here, supposedly we are going from in a downtrend. And the price first made a first breakout one, breakout through to the wave, pull back to the wave. Okay, we continue doing the same. And sometimes the price goes to the tunnel. This time, the price is going to pull back, not to the wave, just to the tunnel. Okay? This is breakout for when price pull back to the tunnel and continue the trend direction. Okay, for this trade, when the price first made a breakout and pull to the wave, goes down. Pull to the wave, goes down. This is breakout three. Pull to the wave, breakout. Sometimes it is called to the tunnel, pulls to the tunnel, not to the wave, to the tunnel, and goes down. Continue the trend. The trend, he continue. Okay. For this breakout 4, the price pull back to the tunnel. And we are trading in the trend direction, downtrend for breakout 4. Okay. We can trade breakouts. We can trade breakout 1. We can trade breakout 2 when the price goes to the wave, and breakout 4 when the price pull back to the tunnel. Okay, this is trades are trades with the trend. Okay, this breakout 1 and breakout 2 are very similar. It's just the order when the price cross the tunnel, but it's the same trade. Okay, I will make it easy to identify. So this is the trade I really like when we need only convergence and go with the trend. Also, we have two different kind of trends. Is when you trade against the trend, against this trend. Okay, usually when the price touch the tunnel and breakout 4 and continue the trend, suddenly the price is making like his last pull to the trade. Okay, so we have this. We are going to looking for fill to the gap and price to the wave. I will explain what is that. Okay, here you can see that the price is nearly to the wave. Okay, the price is nearly to the wave. Suddenly the price goes away from the trade. Look at the distance from here it goes down. After this, the price tries to go again to the trend again. This is a pullback in a downtrend. This is the mostly of the trade that you got the price to the wave. Okay. Let's go to right here. Price to the wave. Against the trend. And when price goes away the trend, away, sorry, he just came back. This is a pullback and is one of the trades that you trade. Okay, we are in a downtrend. The price goes away to the top. Look at the distance here from here is going bigger the distance, and suddenly the price need to came back to the wave. Okay, came back to the wave. Again, the price goes down. The price is the distance going bigger. When he needs some time, he need to came back to the trend. This is a pullback. And some people like to trade to these pullbacks. In a downtrend, the pullback. This is a pullback again. Okay, this is the price goes away from the trend and he came back. Okay, this price to the wave. And now we have this is price to the wave trade. And we have fill to the gap. Okay, which is fill to the gap. Okay, we're in a downtrend. The price goes away and came back to the wave. The price goes away, bring it to the wave, goes away and came back to the wave. Okay, after this, the price tried to change direction. Okay, so let's see, this is a pullback, and this time the price changed the direction. Okay, when the price goes to the wave but continues and go from this gap, let's draw here. Okay, Okay, we're in a downtrend, pullback, downtrend, pullback, downtrend, and suddenly the price goes to the wave. Okay, this is price to the wave, like I told you before, price goes to the wave, but the price do this next thing. He crossed the wave and he begins to fill this gap. Okay, let me draw the gap. The gap there is between from here to the tunnel, okay? Fill to the gap. So at this moment, the price is here, and he begins go from this wave internally, and he goes to the tunnel. Price to the wave, okay? Price, fill to the gap, sorry. This is fill to the gap, okay? So we have a downtrend here, price to the wave, continue, continue, and after you have a fill to the gap. So you can trade breakouts, you can trade breakout with a trend, breakout to the trend. If you're more risky, you can trade pullback, so price to the wave, pullback from price to the wave, pullback from price to the wave, and also fill to the gap. When the price goes here to here. Okay, for those trades, you need to check for divergency. For that, we can use a MACD with a special configuration for this template. Let me add it. Okay, let's go to remove this indicator. We're not going to use it. Okay. For the example, let's going to show when we're going to look for divergency. Okay. Here, a really beautiful example. We have a breakout here. We have a fill to the gap. Okay, we don't care. We're just going to check for this one. Okay, we're in a downtrend, downtrend, downtrend. Tries to press pull to the wave. No, reach it. Here we have price goes to the wave, goes down, and here we have divergency with a MACD divergency. Okay, divergency it's called here. You know, look this price and look the MACD. The trend is going bullish and the price is going bearish. We have a divergency. This is a real divergency, the real one, not the fakes from H1. The H1 maybe have this kind of divergency, maybe this can, and the price could put you down, maybe this can little, but we have like a real one divergency, good difference. The trade from real one divergency. And this indicator has the parameters to go with the real one divergency, okay, from this time frame. So we have a real big one divergency. The price goes to the wave with the real one, and after this, the price goes to the tunnel. So we have price to the wave trade and fill to the gap. Okay, when you have like a real divergency here, look that the price is convergence, 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 convergence into divergency. This is the real end of the trade trend. So this is the real end of the trend trades, okay? Look, this MACD never gave me this little pullback, never, never. If you wish, you can trade all these pullbacks, but I really like to go with the trend, okay? But it depends from the trader. Look that this MACD give me only the real divergency. If we use different MACD, we're going to have maybe divergence here, maybe divergence here, maybe divergence here, and it's not bad trade, are good. You can trade the pullback, but the best is go with the real one, do the difference. Okay. So we need to identify which is the real divergence and which are the phase one. Okay, just to try to catch old Polish trader in a downtrend, the real one. These trades are end of the trend trades, okay? The trend is over, real divergence, the market change the direction, okay? So we change the direction and we can trade here. All these kind of trade have, all of these trades have special setup, okay? Right, so the way we need divergence. Okay. And we can trade all these trades. We can trade breakout 1, we can trade breakout 2, we can trade breakout 3, we can trade breakout 4, we can trade the fill to the gap, and we can trade the price to the wave. Usually you trade this trade. Price to the wave or pullback trades. Okay, if you can continue, this is a really nice trend. When you're going against the trend, you trade this, it's really, really nice trade to trade. I really like it. But I need to have like a clearly divergence. I can figure out this one. Okay, so this is the first video. I just want to explain about to identify the trades and try to watch it and learning. This breakout or breakout 2, I use the same method to trade. For this 3 and 4 are similar. Later I'm going to explain in the next video how to trade all these trades, but for this are the same method. And after we have the fill to the gap and press to the wave with divergence, real one. Okay. After we have, I usually use the price, the wave, the tunnel, the MACD with the right configuration for MACD. Okay, you can see, let me, and also we have another indicator that I call the Holy Grail. It works for me very, very well. It's called this Holy Grail indicator, but I will explain in the next video how to use it and how to try to enter from all the trades.